Welcome your faces to another video. Arsenal looking scary. Gooner talk, and we are live. And I just want to literally touch on a little bit of Arsenal stuff. I just want to talk about what I think about the season going forward. The preseason is starting. They're playing tonight, 3 in the morning. I'll be watching it tomorrow. I'll be keeping away from the scores. I can't get up. I got work tomorrow. I'll be keeping away from the live score and all that. When I wake up, I'm going to be avoiding social media, try to get to work, try and put it on the side, watch a bit of it while I do my work and that. And yeah, listen, that's what's going to happen. But we kick off the US tour and we have no signings to start the US tour, which is a bit disappointing. But it is said that Calafiori is going to be live and direct in America. Apparently, he's been flown out to America to do his medical, so he'll join straight with the squad. So we may be able to see him pre-season. Remember, although he's been on holiday. Before that, he was training and playing with Italy. So it's not like when people have bare time off. He's been match fit recently. So it shouldn't take too much to get him a bit of game time. Will we see him by the Manchester United game? I do not know. But I feel like we will see him soon enough. And listen, he's one of many. It looks like Gyökeres could be coming in. It looks like Marino could be coming in. It could be great for Arsenal. And this is what I mean by Arsenal are looking scary. Because if you see our team from last season and how close we came to winning the Premier League, and add in the likes of Calafiori, if we add Gyökeres, if we add Marino, if we add a winger and maybe another player, we could look really, really scary. And at this point, who knows what we can accomplish? I'm hearing certain man chat, my brother Hooks every time saying we could win the quadruple. I'm not one of them. I'm not, before anyone tries to clip it, I'm not one of them. I don't think Arsenal can win the quadruple. I don't think anyone can do that. But can Arsenal win silverware? Yes, indeed. Don't be greedy. Of course we can. Can we win multiple silverware? I do think that's so that as well. We're in 4 competitions: Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and the Champions League. If I had to pick 2, you already know what it's going to be: the Premier League and the Champions League, baby. Yeah. Listen, if I had to pick one, I'm not going to lie, I'm picking the Champions League. I'd let City get the 5p for us to get the Champions League. I'll be real. It sounds mad. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, Arsenal fans. What would you choose if we could win 1 trophy this season? But for me, Champions League, man, it just shuts up a lot of fans about a lot of things. And it's something we've never won. The club need that. It elevates the club again. So, yeah. And then when Pep Guardiola leaves the league, we'll be running this league, hopefully. But listen, Man United looking good. Chelsea looking like they could, if the manager works, Chelsea could be a bit of a threat going forward in future years. But listen, on Arsenal, man, what do I think? How do I feel about Arsenal going into the season at the moment as it stands? Well, as it stands, we only have, listen, Calafiori is as good as done. I ain't done the welcome video yet because I'm waiting for like the official here we go and all that, and then I'll probably do the welcome video. So hopefully tomorrow the welcome video will be coming out for Calafiori. So it looks like we signed Calafiori. We've obviously got Timber. It's basically a brand new signing. He's going to be excited to see next season. We've got Namwari and Skelly being promoted to the first team, so they could be getting some game time next season. Exciting times. But listen, I'm confident going into this season. I'll be real, man. I'm confident. And a lot of people, for some reason, have lost confidence because we ain't signing players. This team alone, without signing players, started looking beastly, last season. That second half of the season was unbelievable. Yeah, Arsenal have never seen, like, bro, I can't even remember the last time Arsenal had an end of season like that. I don't think we ever did, man. We broke records last season for the club in the sense of how many goals we scored, points, etc., etc. We broke records. We can move forward. Another year older, all these players, like, I know there's that year older thing, it is what it is, but when players are already at a high level and they're young, you know they're going to get better. These guys ain't falling off. William Saliba, Odegaard, Saka, these brothers ain't falling off, man. They're just going to get better and better and better. So next season, it's going to be very interesting. Declan Rice is going to be his 2nd year. Listen, a lot of people are laughing at Declan Rice now, bruv. Like, you know how many fans have forgot what he done last season? How many fans have forgot what my man done last season? It's a joke thing. He's going to be quality for us. And listen, I think Jesus is looking. Oh, hey, Jesus in pre-season. I know it's not, we ain't played yet or anything, but like, just the footage I've seen, just how he looks, bro. He looks confident. He looks in good shape. I think that it could be a great season for Jesus. Martinelli, huge season for Martinelli. We're forgetting Jesus and Martinelli last year were non-existent for us. Jesus and Martinelli last year was shockingly bad for us. I'm going to be real. On their standards, they were bad. Yeah. So for me, that's two players this season that's improving our squad if they all perform. So listen, I am looking forward to Arsenal's season. We're going to see the tour. Listen, the one thing I'll tell people about the tour as well, don't take it as gospel. It's the pre-season. I look more for individual performances rather than a collective in pre-season. Because sometimes other teams, they want it a bit, they beat you. It is what it is. As long as you see the right individual performances, the likes of Jesus, Martinelli, these men playing good personally, then that's all you really need to worry about, in my opinion, for preseason. Of course, you don't want to lose every game. Of course, you don't want to lose. Yeah. Let my boy TK here, scary Arsenal. Of course, brother. You got to do, you know what you got to title the videos, brother. But yeah, listen. Sign a Gyökeres, sign a Moreno, and we start looking scary, in my opinion. But yeah, big up T every time. Big him up. Yeah. But I know T, if we signed Gyökeres and Moreno and a winger, say we signed a Pedro Neto, Gyökeres and Moreno with this team, he'll also have to admit that team will look scary. Yeah. But listen, once again, as I said with the preseason, of course you don't want to lose games, but don't overreact with losing games. Yeah, look, T saying 10-10 window if we do that. And I agree with him, man. If we do that, what I just said, yeah, I agree with him. That is all I could ask for. Also, the goalie we signed, the young boy from Ajax. So listen, I think that would be a great transfer window. But onto the preseason again, as I was saying. What was I saying? Yeah. Don't listen. Last season, we lost to Man United preseason. Arsenal fans started melting down, brother. It's preseason. Certain men don't want to try too hard because they don't want to get injured. It's all about just individuals. We want to see Jesus doing well. We want to see these players individually doing well. Definitely the Skellys, the Namweris, these guys that we ain't seen much of. But if we lose a game, don't all throw your toys out of the pram and start going mental. We lost to Man United last year, and then look at our season, like went in the Premier League, and their season went in the Premier League. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But obviously, we want to. I hate this, by the way. I don't know who agrees with me or not. I fucking hate that we play Premier League teams preseason. That's shit. I don't want to play Man United. I don't want to play Liverpool. Fair enough, Bournemouth. Fair enough. But I don't want to play Man United and fucking Liverpool preseason. That's annoying, bro. Like, it's so annoying. I hate that we do that, bro. Like, I don't know since when that's been a thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm forgetting back in the day, but I don't remember this. I used to remember you played like Barcelona's, you played like Bayern or Dortmund or stuff like this. That's what I liked. Seeing these games. I don't want to see Arsenal versus Manchester United in LA, bro. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Yeah, just like obviously if you win, it's a nice little preseason, little bit of banter. But still, you can't run with it. Like I ain't really gonna get overly gassed if we beat Manchester United, and if we beat Liverpool, I ain't gonna really get over gassed. Unless you smoke them and we look really good, of course, then I'll be a bit gassed. But you can't really banter Man United because for me, preseason it isn't really about that. So yeah, listen, Arsenal, just do your thing. Carry on in the transfer window. A lot of people have been moaning. I hear it. Bournemouth is, bro. I think Bournemouth is at 3:30 in the morning for me, T. I'm trying to stay away from results, stay away from media, and I'm going to watch it tomorrow when I get up. I'm going to go work because I've got work, brother. Listen, some people are privileged. Some people don't have to go work in the morning, bro. They don't have to be up at stupid o'clock to go work. But I have to be up to go work. I have to be up at 6 in the morning tomorrow. So, brother, I basically will, if I wake up at 3:30, brother, I can't do that. Yeah, I'll be dead at work, bro. And I work in stuff that you have to concentrate in. Yeah, same with T. I know T as well. He's the same as me, brother. So it's mad for us, yeah. But that's why I hate the USA tour, and I know why they do it, and that I get it. But like for us, it's a bit like meh. And it's really hard to watch the games as well. Like there's not really a platform to like watch the games. Like it's not like the Arsenal website that I think you got to pay like stupid amounts or something to watch them, bro. I ain't doing that, bro. You know, them ones, sign some more players and I'll do that. But listen, on the signing front, I'm not too worried about the signings right now. As long as we get signings done at the end of the window, I'll break that. Listen, for me, what's going to happen is going to happen in the transfer window. So me worrying and stressing about it now is not going to change anything. So I'll give my opinion fully at the end of the transfer window. When the transfer window shuts, if we ain't got who I want, then I'm going to be complaining. Until then, it is what it is. By the way, these guys have missed the US, like Gyökeres and that. They've missed the US tour. By the way, Gyökeres today scored a hat trick for Sporting. So, like for me, as long as we get them by the closing doors of the transfer window, I will be a happy man. It doesn't need to be. Of course, I want them to get a move on. Like once we've, here's the thing with me. Once we've put in the initial bid on that, I do want it to speed up a bit. Like this Calafiori thing is annoying. I agree with that. Yeah, but at the same time, if we're just trying to save a bit of money and we get the player in the end, it's worth it. Like if you asked me, pay an extra 10 million for Calafiori and get him done straight away, or pay 10 million less and we had to wait till now to get him, I would have picked now to get him and save 10 million, because people want to forget about going forward and the fucking financial fair play and all that going forward, bro. This bookie financial fair play that seems to only affect teams that ain't called Chelsea and United, bruv. To be fair, United, even Chelsea and United, bruv, yeah, don't affect them, man, but it affects us. But listen, because people moan if come January we can't sign a player because we haven't got the financial backing because of the financial fair play bullshit, because we paid the extra 10 million for Calafiori, because we paid an extra 20 million for Gyökeres or whoever, or an extra 10 million. Listen, T's here saying yes, but personally complain it's risky to wait until the end. Once again, T, I agree with that side of things. I agree. If someone else starts sniffing around a player, I agree. You've got to then move fast when other teams are sniffing. No one's sniffing around our targets right now. I feel like the thing is as well, yeah, the thing I've learned about Arsenal under Arteta, which a lot of people might not want to give credit to Arteta for, but I do, is he has fixed our club internally in the sense of how many leaks we have, how much bullshit we have coming out of our club that everyone seems to know every ongoing in our club. He keeps cards close to his chest. We now keep cards close to our chest. So we may be doing the stuff with Gyökeres and stuff behind the scenes just because it ain't publicly there and it ain't done. Like this Calafiori thing, people have been stressing, but brother, Arteta and all that probably know that he's coming, bro. It don't matter. He's coming. It's all agreed. He's like, obviously anything can happen in football. We know there's no guarantees until the player's holding the shirt. But I think they've got enough confidence now. We ain't Arsenal finishing 8th, where man like Chelsea and that can just just rip our players away from us. We're now at the point where players actually want to really come to us. So unless these men overpay, but at the end of the day, they will do that regardless, and we ain't going to match it, then I don't really think we've got a problem. But I agree with what T's saying in the sense of we can't lose out on these players. That's when I get pissed off. And this is what I say. This is why I reserve judgment until the end of the transfer window. Because come the end of the transfer window, if we ain't got Gyökeres and he's gone to fucking Bayern Munich, for example, because we dilly-dallied on it, then I'll be pissed. Then, or like they say we're going for Gyökeres, but it's too late. He's decided to go Juve. That will be then when I'm pissed off and I'll call out the club, and I will call out the club massively like I did last season, because I called out the club last season. A lot of people think that I was happy with the transfer. I don't know why people think I was. I was annoyed at the transfer window. T can vouch for me in chats. Me and him kind of agreed that last season was a 4 out of 10 window. We did not replace the injured Timber. We let Tierney go when the player got injured after he, listen, if Tierney went and then the player got injured and it was near the end of the transfer window, I'd understand. But the fact we let Tierney go after the transfer window last year is what pissed me off. I rated last season's transfer window 4 out of 10. So I will call out this club, and I'll be vexed if this club don't do what I think needs to be done. I'm not saying I need to get every signing I want. Yeah, I'm not saying that if we don't get Gyökeres, I'm going to be vexing. As long as we get someone there that's adequate. If we don't get a Gyökeres, but then we get a Tony, I ain't going to be shouting and screaming. I want Gyökeres, but I won't be screaming and shouting. But we've got to do the business. We've got to get business done. And I hope it's... But I've said a lot of teams haven't been doing a lot in this transfer window. And I think that the last bit of this transfer window, the last few weeks of this transfer window, I think it's going to start being mad. I think it's going to start popping off for all clubs. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I hear it 100%. The thing is, like, I'm Like a lot of people saying we don't need a striker. I've spoke to a lot of my friends that are Arsenal fans. I've spoke to a lot of rival fans, and they say, brother, Arsenal don't need a striker. I disagree, brother. I want a striker. I want a plan B, bro. Like there's nothing like, bro, I can't get why Arsenal fans don't want a striker. They're deluded, bro. How can you not want a guy like Gyökeres in the club? Yeah. The fact is, if we don't need him, but we have him, how can that not be a benefit to this fucking football club? So people that say that, I don't get it, bro. Tell me your logic to that. Unless you tell me we don't sign a striker and we get Nico Williams and Neto, then I could say, all right, maybe we didn't go for the striker, but we got two bad boy wingers, and that's still attacking players. But I still would rather get the striker. I'd rather get the Gyökeres. I'd rather have the option up top because if something, but I do think that Arsenal. Oh wait, like it's a weird thing. I think like, a lot of clubs are doing this because the financial. They want a player to leave before they sign a player. So it looks like Eddie Nketiah is now leaving, and we're going to bring in Gyökeres, which actually gives me a bit of confidence, bruv. It gives me a bit of confidence that us getting Moreno on a cheap gives us more attacking money, so we can do that. And then when Reece Nelson leaves, yeah, because he's getting linked now with a move away. When he leaves, we then go and sign a winger to replace him. I'm really hoping because, brother, listen, if you replace Eddie Nketiah and Nelson with Neto and Gyökeres, oh my God, our attacking foot, bro. You see how stacked we are in defense. You bring in Gyökeres and Neto, I think we're as stacked up front. Martinelli and fucking Martinelli and Trossard on the left. Yeah, you're gonna have Neto that can play both sides. You've got Saka on the right. You've got Jesus can play on the right and up front, and you're gonna have Havertz, the King Havertz, and Gyökeres up top. That attacking depth is what wins you titles, is what lets you, which it allows you, yeah, to go on all fronts. Yeah. At the end of the day, people that say they don't want a striker, they don't want Gyökeres. You could play Gyökeres in all the cup games. Say you didn't even want to play him in the league. Let's say you don't want to play him in Champions League. Imagine having Gyökeres in the FA Cup. We'd never do that. I'm just saying it hypothetically. Imagine we have Gyökeres for the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. All of a sudden now, we got a fit striker playing every game in these cups. That means our team can properly go for these cups, because it's been the one big negative for me on Arteta's reign so far is how we've been using the cup competitions. It's the one negative, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and I think it is for a lot of Arsenal fans. The last 2 seasons, if you add one FA Cup to them last 2 seasons, I think a lot of people are more karma on Arteta if we had won them. But T saying a lot of things can happen with a new striker. We can, bro. Listen, 100%. I agree. 100%. It can mean that we can change system against certain teams. We don't have to. Once again, players aren't like. Listen, I want to just state this to everyone watching it on recording that. Man, them need to realize football has changed. The game of football is not what it was 10 years ago. There is no starting 11 no more. It's about the squad now, bruv. Man City have shown it's about the squad. Just because Gyökeres don't start every game, for example, doesn't mean. That's why when people go, what you spend 60 million for someone who's going to sit on the bench? But yeah, because someone's going to sit on the bench sometimes. It's going to happen, bro. He's not to say he's going to always be on the bench, but brother, people need to be on the bench at that level if you want to compete on all fronts, because teams like Man City and that have that. And if you don't have that, you can't compete with them. It's as simple as that. It's been one of the reasons we haven't won the league after the last couple of seasons. I'll be real. Look at Man City last season. I've said it. If De Bruyne never come back from injury last season, Arsenal win the Premier League, because they had the guy that come back from injury and they could bring him on in games and he was winning them games off the bench. Bro, listen, that's what I'm saying, bro. I see that. He had Nisa. People like, bro, Arsenal fans love this injury status player thing. Like every time we're linked to a player, they start getting the injury records up. I fucking hate this, bro. Just get the player, bro. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you've got to be wary in that, but bro, listen, we should be able to deal with people and their injuries, bro. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, that number 14 shirt's up for grabs as well when Eddie Nketiah leaves, bruv. Yeah, that number 14 shirt is up for grabs, bruv. Yeah, and I would not even mind though Gyökeres getting the number 14 if he comes in. I know he ain't the standard, but he's bare fast, bro. I don't know what I'm talking about. He's fast, bro. Yeah, give Gyökeres 14, bro. I wouldn't even be pissed at that. Obviously, it'd be nice for someone else to get like the sort of player like Saka to have a 14, but he's 7, and that's that. The only other one is like I love Smith Rowe. Yeah, I love Smith Rowe, and I actually don't want Smith Rowe to leave. But there's one positive for me if Smith Rowe leaves, and that's us getting that number 10 back. Because, brother, like I think Odegaard needs to be our number 10, bro. Like I'll be honest. Oh yeah, we see that one. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. I think Gyökeres suits Arsenal to a T, bro. Like when I watch, like I haven't watched bare of him, but I've watched extended highlights and stuff of games and stuff. I know that normally shows you the good stuff, but bro, half the shit he was doing, 95% of the shit he was doing last season was the good shit, bro. And the way he plays for them, he suits Arsenal, bro. He suits. I pray that it's true and Arsenal get him, bro. Honestly, if we get him, I'm gonna be so happy, bro. It's unreal. I'm gonna do a mad stream. Yeah, I'll get T in the stream as well for it, bro. Mad stream if we sign Gyökeres. And the thing is with Gyökeres as well, for me, if we sign him, it's going to show that this club is moving in the right direction as a football club, bro. Yeah, because all this talk about us not wanting a striker, not getting a striker, it hasn't actually come from the football club. It's come from fans panicking and that. So if we do, yeah, we will be there. Bro, as T says, we will be there, bro. Yeah, all night long, baby, partying, bro. Yeah. So yeah, for me, I can't complain at all with that. But like, listen, people, yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping up. I'll start wrapping up because I was only meant to come on for 10 minutes. It's been over 20 minutes, bro, because I'm just waffling, bro. But listen, Arsenal, scary next season, bro. If we sign the players that I think we're going to sign, we will be scary next season, bro. And the man them that are laughing at us are all laughing because, like when you're getting told off, bro, like you're in trouble, you start laughing, bro, because you're nervous, bro. That is what everyone else is doing to us right now, bro. They're laughing at us, thinking it's all funny, fun and games, because they're shitting themselves because they all know that the judgment day, bruv. Yeah, if Arsenal win the league, if Arsenal win the Champions League, it is judgment day, bro. The purge will begin. I want someone to clip this. I might clip it myself. Listen, I'm gonna start it from now. This clip is going on TikTok, yeah, and Twitter and that. If Arsenal win the Premier League or the Champions League, yeah, it is purge season, bro. For every man that's chatted shit, it's purge season, bro. Yeah, you're not safe. You're not safe for 24 hours, bro. Not for 24 hours, for 24 months, bro. Yeah, 2 years I'll go on this shit. You're fucked. Yeah, let me say it one more time. Let me say it one more time for the people to hear. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave this comment on while I say it. Yeah, Arsenal win the Premier League or the Champions League. Yeah, it is Judgment Day. It is purge season. You are not safe. Rivals that have clowned us for years, you are not safe. The people that call Arteta bottle this, bottle that, you are not safe, bro. If you don't wear red and white and have a cannon on your chest, it is guns blazing for you guys, bro. Honestly. But listen, I'm going to save it there. I'm going to end it there. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow with another video. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out my brother T every time for tuning in. Shout out everyone that's watched live, everyone that's watching on the record. And yeah, listen, leave comments below what you think Arsenal will do this season, where you think we'll finish. Remember, eat pizza, eat pasta, Bukayo, blood clot Saka. Let's go. Come on, Arsenal. Come